Hola amigos, amigas from the lakeside area. And if you've ever been to Mexico, you've been here before, you might not want to watch this video because you probably already know quite a bit of this. But if you haven't been to Mexico, please watch this video for sure because I'm going to tell you how you can clean your clothes here very inexpensively. You don't even have to do it yourself. People will do it here for you very efficiently. They'll fold them, they'll iron them in certain cases when needed, and they'll do a great job here very inexpensively. So let me get on with the video. Let me share my experience. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about Cuernavaca or Oaxaca City now, but I did. The first time I used a lavanderia was in Oaxaca City. I was there for 5 days in a nice hotel, but I just chose to take my clothes, put them in a bag like this, carry them over just a couple blocks over to a lavanderia. They took care of them very inexpensively. I got them back the next day. Now, as far as the lakeside area and San Miguel de Allende, I've also used lavanderias. Let me say that in San Miguel de Allende, at the time I was visiting Oaxaca City, I had an apartment in San Miguel de Allende. Now, that apartment had a nice washer and dryer, available for us to use. But I chose to just take my clothes in the bag, 2 blocks down, and take it to a lavanderia. And this is the same way I do things here in the lakeside area. And let me give you another example. When I first came to the lakeside area in 2019, I wound up getting an apartment. Now, this apartment was a really nice apartment. It was a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath on Javier Mino, right in Central, right near the Ajijic Hospital. But that apartment, although how nice it was, it did not have a washer and dryer. So I went right down the street, crossed the Carretera Highway, didn't even have to go a block, found the lavanderia. And what she told me was, I'll have your clothes tomorrow. And when she said she would have my clothes tomorrow, she meant it, and she did have them tomorrow. And that's been my experience using lavanderias, laundromats here in the lakeside area too. So what happens is I took them down to her. She said, I'll have them ready. I've been so many times to lavanderias. Sometimes they'll say it depends on what part of the day you bring them in. They might say, okay, we'll have them done at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. the next day. They might say, hey, we'll have them done at noon or 1 o'clock the next day. Or they'll say, if you bring them in later in the afternoon, they'll say, well, maybe I'll be able to have them done by 4 o'clock the next day. And they're always right. They're always on time. They always have them ready. They put them in plastic bags, and then you can leave this bag with them, and then they'll put them in here. They'll fold them really nice. They'll do a great job, and they're very inexpensive. Now, when I use lavanderias, every time I use them, they do such a great job. I leave them a tip. Always leave them a tip. Now, I want to tell you, there are some things that I'll tell you about washing clothes, how I wash clothes in the U.S. Now, I have a home in the U.S. A year ago, I got a new washer and dryer put in the laundry room of the basement, and I'll do my laundry there. But over here, I don't have to spend time doing laundry. I just simply can walk or bring them with me on a bus. And I used to do that when I used to walk and take buses, but now I have a car. I'll take the bag, put them in the trunk of my car, bring them to the lavanderia, pick them up the next day. They're really nice and fresh. They smell good, folded well, everything. But I want to also say that when I'm in the U.S., I might have suits or suit jackets or certain type of collared shirts or nice slacks. I won't do them myself. I'll take them to cleaners over there, and they'll take care of those items. But in Mexico, say if you want to bring nice clothes, like nice slacks, nice collared shirts, you can bring them here, and you can bring them to certain lavanderias, and they will not only wash them, but they'll press them for you. They do a great job on slacks, on shirts. Now, I get my collared shirts, the nice collared shirts, I get them done here at the Lavanderias. Now, I didn't bring any slacks that really need ironing this time I came back, so I don't have to worry about that. I will be bringing nicer slacks when I come back. Now, for the most part, I dress pretty casually, but sometimes I like to go out to a different cultural event. Maybe there's a place, some good, nice restaurant, dining or dancing. Sometimes I'll wear a nice collared shirt and a nice pair of pants. And many expats do that. You'll find quite a few like to dress up. The ladies like to dress up. They go out dining and dancing in nice restaurants. So they like to dress up. Now, not everybody dresses up. You don't have to dress up, but some people prefer to do that. And I do from time to time. But I'll tell you, I can take shirts and slacks if I want to these lavanderias. They will press them, do a great job, and I'm always happy. And it's good to spend the money in the Mexican communities. I enjoy doing it. And they're very nice people. It's good to get out there in public and meet people in the communities. Now, I will say, every rental after Javier Mina, I have had a washer and dryer. Every apartment that I've ever rented since 2019, when I come down here, I have had a washer and dryer available. And yes, I have used them sometimes. And I probably mostly used them when I was living in La Floresta. And I would put some clothes in the washer and then do something else in the apartment, or do something outside, go to the pool. I like to get out to the pool. That apartment had a pool. And then I'd come back in and then I'd throw them in the washing machine. But pretty much, I'm not lazy. I like to do clothes, but, just think, you're retired. I'm a retired person. If I want to come down here to Mexico and have my clothes done for me for a very inexpensive price, done well, why not? If you say you come down here and you're a couple, say your wife doesn't feel like doing them all the time, she can take them to a lavanderia, or vice versa. If you don't feel like doing clothes all the time, you can take them to a lavanderia. Now, there are people that do dress up nice. Once again, I'll tell you, go out to somebody's dinner, dance clubs, restaurants, you're going to go to cultural events, you're going to see a lot of men, some, but you don't have to always dress that way if you don't want to. Some men they like to wear nice crisp collared shirts, nice slacks, crisply pressed, and that's the way it is. So however you want to dress is fine. I generally, although I have a lot of nice clothes up in the States, I usually bring down some nice clothes, not a lot, but I mostly dress casually, and I feel comfortable. But I wish I would have brought down the nice slacks this time, and some shoes. Different types of leather shoes to wear, but I just didn't. So that's a mistake I made. I should have thought more and brought some nicer stuff down here, but I still have a lot of nice stuff to get by on. So you don't have to ever wash clothes again if you don't want to. So I guess that's the point of this video. You won't have to wash clothes. Very inexpensively, you can get them done right here in Mexico, or in here in the lakeside area right here. So with that, I'm glad to bring you that information. Maybe this was a boring video, maybe not, but please tap on that notification bell. You'll be notified of upcoming videos. Thanks for viewing. Adios, amigos.